Forget about the people in your past. They didn't make it to your future for a reason. If you look at the people in your circle and don't get inspired, you don't have a circle. You have a cage. You cannot heal in the same environment where you got sick. Be careful who you build with, because people will use you for the foundation and finish the structure with somebody else. Don't stick with bad friends just because you've known them for a long time. Never give up. You don't know how close you may already be. You can't get much done in life if you only work on the days when you feel good. Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it'll always get you the right ones. More important than the ability to pick the right one is the strength to walk away from the wrong one. The longer you entertain what's not for you, the longer you postpone what is. Say no to your desire to be perfect. Otherwise, you won't be able to improve further. Drive carefully on this road called life, because people will switch lanes on you without a signal. You should never sacrifice what you could be for what you are. You learn a lot about people when they don't get what they want from you. Stop being so available to people who are only there for you when it's convenient for them. Choose your habits carefully. They decide your future. Never apologize for who you are or how you feel. It's like saying sorry for being real. You only get one body. Take care of it. You'll have it all your life, and while it is incredibly resilient, it can only give you what you put in. To change your life, you need to change your priorities. If you wouldn't like it done to you, don't do it to others. Time decides who you meet in life. Your heart decides who you want in your life. And your behavior decides who stays in your life. You are the product of what you do every day. Forget trying to change people. Either change yourself or change your environment, or both. One of the biggest mistakes we make is assuming that other people think the way we think. You can waste your lives drawing lines, or you can live your life crossing them. Your wound is not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. You'll ruin your life trying to make everyone happy. Learn to be content and happy by yourself. If you need a company to be happy, then it will make you weak. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Missing is a part of getting over. The chief trick to making good mistakes is not to hide them, especially not from yourself. Growth is often a painful process. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Being true to yourself may lead to loneliness, but it's worth it. Hiding from your problems won't make them disappear. Facing them is the only way to grow. Never give someone the opportunity to waste your time twice. There's only one thing more precious than our time, and that's who we spend it on. Do not cling to any one person, not even your most beloved. Every person is a prison and also a hiding place. Worry about your character, not your reputation. Your character is who you are. Your reputation is who people think you are. Be like a tree and let the dead leaves drop. You can't be happy with someone else if you aren't happy with yourself. Don't be afraid to do things by yourself. Waiting for other people will cause you to miss out on some wonderful things in life. The people who ask the most from you are the people who do the least for you. Be smart enough to ask for advice, but be wise enough to know who to seek it from. You don't realize the true value of a moment until it becomes a memory. On a day when you don't come across any problems, you can be sure that you are traveling in the wrong path. The second you feel like you're hanging on by a thread, let go. You shouldn't be holding on to something that makes you feel that way in the first place. You can't make someone love you by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate. Don't make one person the center of all your happiness. Don't make them the reason why you are happy, because once that person walks away from your life, you're left with nothing. You cannot be everywhere and have everything. Learn to make the right choices and commit to things that matter most. Close some doors today, not because of pride, incapacity, or arrogance, but simply because they lead you nowhere. The greatest thing you can give yourself is freedom from what others think. You were born with 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them in that proportion. Action breeds more clarity than thought. So you can't think your way into a new life. You have to act your way into one. If you're not resilient by now, life is only going to get tougher for you. Never judge someone without knowing the whole story. You may think you understand, but you don't. Stop explaining yourself and telling people everything. You owe no one any explanation of what you do. Changes happen when we go against everything we're used to doing. Real growth is when you start checking and correcting yourself, instead of blaming others. You take your power back by being responsible for your life. Going back to your ex is like having a shower and putting dirty underwear back on. Before a new chapter is begun, the old one has to be finished. Tell yourself that what has passed will never come back. Nothing is irreplaceable. A habit is not a need. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan, and what they have planned for you is not much. Chasing happiness will lead you to misery until you realize that happiness is the way. The more seriously you take yourself, the unhappier you're going to be.